If you enjoy eating salads, I'm sure you'll agree that the dressing can make or break the salad, and there is nothing as yummy as a homemade dressing. Well, did you know you can make your own salad dressing at home using minimal ingredients? Family and consumer science agent Hillary Ayers is here to show us how. Hillary, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me today.
All right, I eat a lot of salads and sometimes get a little bored with the dressing. There's a homemade dressing we can make that's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, so simple. You only need 3 ingredients, and really it can be whatever you have at home. So you're always going to use an oil. So a lot of times we use, olive oil. You're going to want something acidic. So a lot of times I use lemon. However, if you want lime, you can use lime or even vinegar. And then all you need are spices. So it could be any blend of spice or salt and pepper, as simple as that.
Now tell us why you need something acidic with the oil.
So it's really important when you have something like oil, you want to make sure that it's lasting a little bit longer with that vinegar or that acidic component. And it's also just going to help that oil not to separate.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so that's sort of going to be our base. And then what spices do you recommend using?
So really, it's anything that you have on hand. So if you're someone who wants minimal, just really simple, salt and pepper, right? Otherwise, you can use a blend such as oregano, thyme, garlic, onion, anything like that. It's really up to you. That's the beauty of making your own salad dressing.
And this is going to be a pretty healthy salad dressing too, right? As opposed to some of the creamier dressings where we can get into some of those unhealthy fats. This is olive oil, which is good for us.
Right, so when you make your own dressing, especially something with an olive oil base or oil base, you're eating those unsaturated fats, so those healthy fats, as opposed to the creamier dressings, which I really like those too, but they are higher in fat. So, it's really important that sometimes we just are careful of what we eat so we can make things a little bit more healthy. A lot of times we think salads are healthy because, we're eating a lot of vegetables, but then it's when we start adding the cheese and the creamy salad dressings where those calories and fats start to add up.
And the croutons and the bacon bits and the nuts.
All the good stuff, right?
Not that I ever do that.
Yeah, me either, never.
All right, let's do our dressing.
All right, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this. You can use any type of container really when you're making this. Here I have just a mason jar, but we also have a salad dressing croute, or croûte.
I think cruet.
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 Or salad dressing cruet.
Yeah.
Or, even if you just had, a Tupperware that you wanted to put it in, that works too. So really, I've already added the spices. Again, it's however much of those spices that you want. You can put as little or as much as you want. And then, let me just show you how simple it is.
Okay.
You take your olive oil or vinegar, in this case, olive oil.
We've already got our spices in there, which was just a nice blend that you made earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So be sure that your olive oil is open. And then you just pour it in. I typically, you can, again, do as little or as much as you want. I typically do about half of the jar, a little less than half, and then you're going to add your lemon or vinegar. In this case, I'm using lemon juice. Now, if you have fresh lemon, right, or lime, you can, of course, cut those and squeeze that in as well. You're just
This is a time saver, though. I mean,
yes.
Obviously, if you're able, the fresh squeezed is going to be fresher tasting, but I always keep one of these in the fridge.
Exactly, and this is a money saver too. Most of the time we have these ingredients at home, which is why it's also really nice to just be able to make it. So you just pour a little bit of that lemon or lime, or again, whatever acidity you want. You're going to mix it really well. And you have your homemade salad dressing. And this will be good for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Really? That was my next question. 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. So
now I thought it would be less, but that's good to know. And that's a money saver too, right?
Oh yes. So
I mean, to be making this yourself rather than buying the bottled dressings.
Absolutely. So you're saving money. Very easy. A lot of times we have these ingredients at home. So, and you saw it did not take long to make at all.
Yeah. And you can customize it for what you prefer.
Exactly.
Okay, Hillary, thank you so much. This is a fun way to jazz up our salads at home.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hopefully you got some fun ideas for making your own salad dressing. And remember, your mom said eat your veggies because they're good for you, but they can also taste good. And they can taste good.